Here we have the all-new 2025 Chevrolet Equinox. Now this one comes in the LT trim level. We do have a few packages and options on this one. But one of the nicest things about this Equinox is the radiant red paint. And then we have black Evotex interior. And we do get that transmission and engine carried over from the 24 model, the 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, and the continuously variable transmission. But to the front end here, love the front fascia. We get LED headlamps, and the LED daytime running lights kind of give me a Cybertruck feel there, just having them, you know, the design that they have, nice and bright. But I really do like that front fascia. And then down here we get 17-inch aluminum wheels. Sorry if I'm moving a little slowly, I just sprained my ankle, so I don't normally go this slow, but gotta do what I gotta do. Power door lock controls, power mirrors. We get one-touch automatic up and down for the driver's side and express down for the other 3 windows. There's a power lift gate that also has the new auto sense technology, and I'll make a short for that to show you how that works. Hood release there, electronic parking brake, auto stop, auto hold. And here's the power driver's seat with 2-way power lumbar support. So I like the seat, especially in this black. It looks really nice, and the Evotex interior looks really good, and it feels all right as well. It's not real leather by any means, but it's okay. But a big shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this Equinox today. I'll leave a link below in the description. Here's a look at the sticker, but I'll try to leave it underneath in the description, just showing everything that's on this one. But if you're looking to get the best price on one of these in your area, make sure you click on that link down below. And it takes a minute to fill out that information, and we'll get the dealers in your area fighting to get you that best price on a 25 Equinox. But being 6'3", sitting behind myself, pretty good space here. Seat back pockets are on both sides, and I can probably move that seat back a little bit more to actually fit back here 100%, but also where the seat kind of caves in the middle, that helps as well. Now we get 2 USB-C charge ports, rear AC vents are there. There's a look at the front from back here. And I do like that we have the LED reading lights in the back. Middle seat folds down, bottle holders are there. Then the grab handle here, and then this little hook here, so we could hang a plastic hanger or a metal hanger if you want to hang a shirt or something back there. Fuel fillers here. But I really think for almost $34,000, what really makes this thing shine is the new design. It finally doesn't feel like just a fleet vehicle that GM's kind of come up with. Now we do get the LED tail lamps as well, which is nice. And I like the design of the trunk space as well. We have that additional storage area right in there, and then the spares underneath as well. But really good space here. It's kind of a hideaway almost, because you don't have the side pockets, so it's nice to have that underneath. 12 volt here. Top tethers are on the back of the seat. And then while that's shutting, quick look underneath the vehicle. There's your exhaust. And then the rear sensors are nicely integrated in this part of the bumper there. You can't even really see them if you're not looking for them. And then over here to the rear passenger side, if you want to fold that seat flat, you can do so by pulling here. And then that seat up front will have to be up far enough, but you can stuck on something. There we go. It did fold flat. And then you do have your lower latch anchors behind these. And then to our front passenger seat, this is going to be manual. And then over here, we have space there, glove compartment as well. And then as we come around to the front once again, it's a quick look in the engine bay. There's that 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat next. So we do get a nice leather wrapped steering wheel here. And there's the horn sound there. And then to the radio, I like that we still have, even though we have the Google Assistant system, we still get our Android Auto, Apple CarPlay in this one. We have AM, FM, XM radio, Bluetooth, Alexa, podcast, Google News, all of that there. And then you can pull up the maps as well if you want to do that. Have to go through all these agreements and all of that when you first pull it up. But the Google Maps system itself, it's very nice. It just, the subscription part kind of stinks, but it could be worth it depending on how you're going to use your vehicle. The good thing is you don't have to pay an extra $500 to get the maps built in now. You can just kind of use them as you need to. Now your headlamp controls are in the screen, so you don't have a knob for that, but you kind of get used to that. And then traction control, high beams, fog lights, all of that can be controlled as well. And then in your settings, you can go in here, vehicle settings, and then if you go into your system settings, you can go ahead and change your language as well as your units of measurement there. And the other cool thing is the system is very, very quick on its feet. So as you can see, it's just very easy to scroll through. You have buckle to drive, rear seat reminder, teen driver. Backup cameras there, front cameras there. Gotta have the bird's eye view. It just really makes sure that you park perfectly in the lines when you're trying to find a parking space and you're not crooked or anything, because you have that view. But curbside camera, so on and so forth. And then we do have climate controls in the screen, but I like these knobs down here below. You can toggle the fan speed, fan direction. You have 3-stage heated seats, on or off toggle there. USB-C, USB-A charge port. The wireless charging pad is there. Cup holders. Center console cubby space with a removable tray. And huge plus for me, rear camera mirror. So nice to have that. Hazards are there. Sunglasses holder here. Quick look at the back seat from up here. And then for the shifter, I know it's in a weird spot, but you get used to it. It's pretty easy to use. So just pull there for neutral, pull up for reverse, pull down for drive, P for park. And then you do have your, when you're in drive, you can use the limiter and then toggle the shift points there, if you will. Now over here we have our windshield wipers, so intermittent there, rear wiper, and then you pull either side to get that rear wiper fluid, and you push on the side all the way for the front wiper fluid. Cruise control, cancel, set the speed, gap adjust for the cruise, and then voice recognition, audio sources, and then you can use this for volume, or mute, excuse me, and then your Bluetooth when your phone's connected by toggling up. And then you have your heated steering wheel toggle, and you can go through your different gauge cluster views here. Now volume is still up and down by the paddle shifter, and then track list and radio station presets are still right there. But I mean, a pretty neat setup for the money, I think. Push button start, finally key fob with remote start. And I did forget to show the vanity mirror. There's a quick look at that. But next, let's go ahead and take this new 2025 Chevy Equinox LT out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in the Equinox here, the CVT does help in terms of acceleration with this turbo forward, just because you're not having to worry about the shift points. It just kind of holds what it has, and it's still more efficient in terms of getting up to speed. Now, I will say the 1.3 turbocharged 3-cylinder in the Trailblazer pulls a bit better in my opinion, just because it's a bit lighter, just how it's tuned. This feels like something that's meant to be more efficient, but that's also why you get the gas mileage that you get here. And decent pull if you have to give it all it's got, I think. Not fast, but it has a little bit of pep in its step. And I actually like the sound. I feel like with the CVT, it gives it a more aggressive sound just from the powertrain in general. I'm gonna use the adaptive cruise for just a sec. And I think this is rated to get 27 city, 31 highway, so very impressive for a vehicle that has all this space. And that's why we have a CVT here. That's why we have a 1.5 turbo 4. Now, driving it like I've been driving it, you're probably not gonna get that good of fuel economy, but especially cruising on longer trips around the speed limit, you'll get pretty good gas mileage. Like the ride quality, like the sound acoustics in the cabin, like the steering is very borderline plush, and a lot of that has to do with this thicker steering wheel that I'm not used to having. And I just like the brake pedal feel, throttle feel. Everything just makes sense for a vehicle like this. Now for this price point, I do think this is a pretty good deal, especially considering at this dealership in particular, Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro, you do get a lifetime powertrain warranty. And $34,000 for a car that you're gonna keep as long as you can, and if you plan on keeping it for a long period of time, I don't think that's bad for what you get here. But the updates really make this thing shine. Again, the front fascia looks beautiful. The back end looks nice. You have LED tail lamps, which make a big difference, I think, in how this thing looks. Although you have the Google Assistant system, I do like how everything other than the maps operate here. The system is very quick on its feet. And then the little things like the rear camera mirror, the wireless charging pad, the heated steering wheel, the blind spot monitors, all of this coming on this package for less than 35 grand it's impressive in my opinion. And that's not even including the standard lane keeping system, forward collision alert, and all that. And something else that I just now noticed is how beautiful the trim is. So that feels almost like scales, looks nice, but then just like the trim here is beautiful. I don't know how that'll hold up over time in terms of scuffs and scratches, but looks very premium even on this LT. And again, if you're looking to find the best price on one of these in your area, just make sure you click on that link down below. Just fill out a little information, contact info, what you're looking for, and then we'll get the dealers in your area fighting to get you that best price on one of these. And with everything starting to come down, inflation and all of that, you're not having to pay $3-4 grand over a sticker like you used to if you look hard enough. But again, that's what that link is there for, so that you're not having to pay 10 grand over a sticker. You'll get that best foot forward. But Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro, again, you get the lifetime powertrain warranty here. These are below sticker right now, so a good time to buy at this dealership in particular. But I mean, a pretty impressive SUV inside and out. And I think it does give the Escape, the Tucson, vehicles along those lines a run for their money. And this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Chevy Equinox in the LT trim level.